fight at UNC Chapel Hill continues. Bubba Cunningham, he's going to be there Thursday. He says he's going to be there Thursday. He's going to be prepared to answer all the questions in this coming audit inside the athletic department. Holy smokes. Welcome to episode 399 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do us well, please subscribe to our channel, smash the like button. If you like our content, share the video with your family and friends. Andrew Carter, News and Observer. We provide a link in the description box. You can read the whole thing. UNC longtime athletic director Bubba Cunningham says he's preparing to address trustees' financial concerns. Put down your comments and thoughts in the comments section below the video. Amelia Island, Florida, North Carolina athletic director Bubba Cunningham on Monday mostly declined to comment about scathing complaints university's trustees directed toward him and his department earlier in the day amid a time of heightened economic anxiety throughout college athletics and the ACC. Cunningham, though, said he's going to be prepared for a meeting with them later this week, Thursday. During a special meeting of the UNC Board of Trustees on Monday, yesterday, the board approved an internal university audit of the UNC's athletics department and criticized Cunningham for delays in providing financial information. One spoke of significant frustration that we have not been able to get the information that we need from the athletics department. Another, Jennifer Hazley Evans, another trustee, said the department faced a $17 million deficit in its current year projections and a cumulative deficit of $100 million in the coming years, with no plan to address that, to mitigate that. So I don't want anyone to think we're talking in code, she said. There are real issues here, a real concern that one of our most valuable assets and something that really generates revenue is not being managed properly. Cunningham, who has been the UNC athletic director since 2011, was traveling to Florida for the ACC's annual spring meetings when the trustees met Monday morning. The purpose of the meeting was to work toward approving an overall university budget of approximately $4 billion. The athletic department is a small percentage of that, and most of its budget comes from private funding and revenue generated by the UNC teams or from distributions from the ACC payouts. Cunningham did not address the board's criticism in depth when approached Monday evening, last night. I really don't have any reaction, he said. I haven't talked to anybody. You know, I've been here in Amelia Island the whole time, not back in North Carolina. The ACC spring meetings end Wednesday, and he said, Bubba Cunningham, he'll meet with the trustees Thursday. I'll prepare for Thursday, he said. Throughout Cunningham's tenure, UNC's athletic department has not lacked for financial resources, at least not publicly, or in a way that would suggest it has struggled more than its peers. UNC in the past decade has built new facilities for its track and field, soccer, field hockey, and lacrosse programs. It opened a $40 million indoor football practice facility in 2018. The university sponsors 28 varsity teams, a broad-based program that is a point of pride for Cunningham and other university administrators and their boosters. I will add that. UNC did not cut any of those teams during the pandemic, a point Ralph Meekins and other trustees raised in defense of Cunningham. While other schools are dropping programs, UNC did not, said Meekins, who as a UNC student was a manager for the Tar Heels National Championship basketball team in 1982. Meekins was the only trustee during the meeting Monday who defended Cunningham after other trustees criticized him when he was in Florida. Not when he was on campus, when he was in Florida. I think they did Cunningham a little dirty. Cunningham, after other trustees criticized him over his department's finances and his ability to produce data that they have requested. I don't think people understand the issue. John Pryor, the chairman of the trustees, said about not having the desired information about athletics revenues and projections. I don't think they understand the level of bad data that has been provided. Evans criticized Cunningham for not being available for a trustees meeting in March when Cunningham was traveling during the NCAA tournament. Cunningham is the chair of the 2025 NCAA Tournament Selection Committee, and as a vice chair, his attendance during the tournament was mandatory. Meekins said Cunningham had been available anyway to meet virtually. I don't appreciate the comments and inferences that the athletic director has not been forthcoming and available, said Meekins, who voted against the board's proposal to have the athletic department audited. The rest of the board approved the measure of the athletic department being audited, and will direct Dean Weber, UNC's chief audit officer, to review the athletics department. The trustees' criticism of Cunningham and his department comes at a particularly fraught time throughout college athletics and the ACC. The conference is involved in 5 lawsuits, and 2 member schools, Florida State and Clemson, have sued the league over its grant of rights in an attempt to find an exit from the league. The ACC continues to set revenue records, but continues to fall further and further behind the Big Ten and SEC in a financial sense. Those 2 conferences, bolstered by massive television rights deals, are projected in the coming years to pay out between 20 and 40 million more to their members than the ACC will distribute to theirs. That's every single year, by the way. And finally, in Andrew Carter's article, the growing financial disparity and the pressure it has created for schools aiming to compete at the highest level of college football prompted Florida State and Clemson to file their lawsuits. Both schools have dominated the ACC in football in recent years, and Florida State has won 16 league championships in its 32 seasons in the conference. UNC's last ACC football title, meanwhile, came back all the way back in 1980. The rock fight at UNC continues. We talked about it about 18 months ago here at Peek Around the Corner. We told you all, we reported to you that Kevin Gusowich, people were looking to kick out Kevin Gusowich, and they basically did. Yes, he moved to Michigan State, quote unquote, on his own. He was looking to get out because, well, they wanted him out. There is a new regime at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And there's only a couple holdovers from the old regime. Trustees Meekins, Bubba Cunningham. The rock fight continues, and I don't think Bubba Cunningham, who's been there for a long, long time, since 2011, I don't think Bubba Cunningham is long for the position anymore at North Carolina. This new regime, they want to place their own person in there. It is the continued rock fight at the University of North Carolina. Now, Bubba Cunningham, though, he's not out of the job yet. He's going to fight. He's going to be there Thursday to answer questions. There's going to be an open session that starts at 9 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. We at Peek Around the Corner, we are going to be live streaming. We are going to be live streaming the open session. We don't know how long it's going to last. Bubba Cunningham, is he going to answer the questions behind in the closed session or open session? We do not know. He's not listed on the agenda at this time. We do know that the chair, John Pryor, is going to talk. We do know that the interim, soon-to-be permanent chancellor, Lee Roberts, is going to talk in the open session, and we're going to cover it here live at college football's peak around the corner. So keep your head on a swivel. We're going to be doing a PATC breakfast show Thursday morning. Buckle up, brace for impact, high drama in Chapel Hill. North Carolina, it is so important. It is such an important situation because of North Carolina. If the Board of Trustees can somehow get the Board of Governors involved, remember the Board of Trustees does not have the power to initiate, litigate, or settle in regards to conference affiliation. The Board of Trustees does not have the power to pursue what Clemson and Florida State have done. They don't have the power alone. But can they corral the Board of Governors, who will represent 16 other public universities in the state of North Carolina? Can they get the Board of Governors on board? Will they initiate some action in the courts, North Carolina? We shall see. We shall see. Stick with us here at College Football's Peak Around the Corner as we follow this important story in North Carolina. The rock fight continues. Holy smokes. Until next time, from all of us at PATC to all of you, please you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.